is Rebecca Marina, and for this video I want to share something amazing about my walkabout, and that's the people I've met. Spirit told me the first place I want you to go is to visit Bob and Joanne, who have taken a couple classes, and from the first time they were ever on a class, I felt like I would go meet them. So I said, hey, Spirit wants me to come visit you on my way to find my new home. Is that okay with you? And they just welcomed me with open arms. But and this is their beautiful home that they've opened to me, that I'm staying with them right now. Here's what's absolutely fabulous. This couple are both in their 70s, and they have been married 59 years. They've been not lovers, ooh, we don't make love till we get married. They've been sweethearts since high school. They have 7 children, and they are so in love. Here's the thing too, they're polar opposites. She's actually, her and I are so alike. She's got big hair and she's all exuberant, and she has the energy of a 25-year-old. She's just and wonderful and joyful, and her inner child is so bubbly, and I completely, totally am in love with this couple. And he is very quiet and reserved, but yet he has a fabulous sense of humor. You just have to listen closely, because he just sneaks his humor in there. But to be with this couple is like nothing I've ever experienced. They're all the time hugging and kissing like teenagers. And here's what I love. He adores her, and he dotes on her. Don't you want a guy to love you and dote on you? I mean, hey, if it's possible for them, it's possible for others. So 59 years of marriage, 7 children, and they have a great intimate life. Let's just leave it at that. Things are still happening. Now, here's what's amazing. I met one of their daughters, and she's been with her honey for 25 years. And guess what? He adores her. She adores him. And they're just so loving and wonderful to each other. And I met the granddaughter, and guess what? She's married to a wonderful, actually, they're the hottest looking couple I've ever seen in my life. Woo! And he dotes on her, adores her, and she adores him. So, chin up, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching, because I believe that one of the reasons God sent me here was to see this example of marital bliss. And I'm sure that every couple has some problems, but to see that depth of love, and I'm really so impressed with the masculine aspect. Of course, I expect women to be wonderful, loving, kind, and all that kind of things, because I work with women, and I think women are absolutely wonderful, and men can be too. But to see men who simply adore their wives is, to me, it's rare. Maybe I've been somewhere, haven't seen it that much. I've seen men who are sarcastic to their wives, put their wives down, and vice versa. But to see this beautiful union, and I was asking Joanne about it, and she said she really feels like it has to do with being spiritual as well, and seeking divine guidance in all things. And I know the children had such a beautiful example of romantic love right in front of them that how could they choose otherwise? So I'll be sharing more about Bob and Joanne and their wonderful family as I'm guided by Spirit. And I just wanted to give you some encouragement. If you have not been in a good relationship, if you don't know what that even looks like, that it's there. There are men, there are women. So it might be a good thing to just call the energy of what you want to yourself and then send it out in trickles to bring that to you. So, and I think one of the main things is how they're so opposite and yet they admire, respect each other's differences. Instead of saying, oh, I wish you were more like me, they're bragging on the differences. Like, wow, my wife's so lighthearted and joyful. And she's like, wow, he's so dependable and he can do everything. And this is wonderful. This is an example of how love can be, how polar opposites can unite. And wouldn't it be wonderful if this could be an example of like how countries could have different agendas, but they could unite and see the good in each other and get along? How races could be polar opposites and yet how they could unite and get along? So, I'm grateful to be in this space where there is so much love. And by the way, I've been treated like a queen and I really, really like it. This is Rebecca, and I invite you to send me your questions. And if you'd like me to come to your area, I'm sticking to the southern states for the winter. And if it's on your heart to invite me to your area, ask Spirit if that's the right thing to do and then get in touch with me. Maybe Divine Mother has a blessing for you and would like me to help to bring that through. I love you. Thank you for watching. If you like this kind of information and you're not already subscribed, I invite you to subscribe to this channel.